And welcome back to today's Retirees with Certified Financial Planner Wayne Maslyk of Great Lakes Benefits and Wealth Management. We have been in a bull market now for over 9 years, the greatest run in American history. And we've discussed a little bit on today's program about, the pros and cons and, where and what. But Wayne, after you look at all of this, you sit down, you sort of have a plan together. We can't prognosticate the future per se. I mean, we don't know if the stock market's going to fail tomorrow. No one necessarily saw the crash of '09 or '08 happening when and how it did with the banks. If you're sitting here and you have, nearing retirement or you are retired, where do you go? I mean, what should you be thinking about?
There's a lot of things. Depending on your age, if you're in retirement, close to retirement, we've talked about how I always have my clients fill out expense sheets. I'm going to see where their money went over the past year, living the way they live. And then we compare that to what it will likely be in retirement. Right?
Sure.
And then we look at the income that they're going to need in retirement, or have, I should say, fixed income, Social Security, pensions, things like that. And then we see if there's a shortage. If there's a shortage, do they have enough saved to cover the shortage, right?
Sure.
That's a key. If they already have enough, then do they have to take all the risk to get this higher return?
Okay.
Right? If they don't have enough, how much do they have to start saving regularly, and how much do they have to earn in the realistic amount of time to this retirement to get there? And then we run the numbers. If they need to average a 6% rate of return, and that's the way we lay out their money. If we're going to earn 4% on their safe money, but we need 6 overall, well, we need to take some risk with their risk money. Maybe average a 7 or 8% on that percentage of their money.
Okay.
So we use that. I mean, that's the mathematical approach. The other approach is their limitations. The old Clint Eastwood term, a man's got to know his limitations. You got to know what you can take.
Right.
If you breezed through the early 2000s and didn't lose a wink of sleep, or if you weren't worried in '08 and you just kept your money in the market and didn't give it a second thought, went golfing, fishing, went to work, then you have a high risk tolerance. Okay. But if you were worried, or worse yet, went to cash in '08, right?
Sure.
Which was a huge mistake for you if you did that, that is a sign that you don't have a high risk tolerance. So you're going to have to settle for a lower rate of return over time because you can't take it. You can't take the bad news every day. You can't take seeing your accounts get, cut by 30-40%.
Sure.
Some people can because they know history. That's what happens.
Right.
But if you can't take that, then you have to have all your money arranged, safe and risk, so that won't happen. Even if we do have a big market pullback, you're not going to lose that much money.
Sure. So when you are planning this, and it's going to, as I'm understanding, let me just do it this way. Depending on how many years you have to go before retirement, or how much I hate to say this way, your life expectancy. If you're going to be retired for 25 years, those numbers are a lot different than if you figure 10 years.
Yeah, and both numbers are important.
Okay.
I mean, if you're 55 and you're going to retire at 65, well, we have 10 years to achieve your objective for your retirement lifestyle, the income need. But now we have to make it last.
Sure.
If you're going to live to age 80 or 90, that's 30 years later, 25 years later. So we have the 10 to save, and then we have to make it last another 20, 25 years.
Sure.
You don't want to run out. On the way in today to record this show, I heard that the lady that played Marianne on Gilligan's Island, Dawn, somebody, I forget, but just started a GoFundMe page because she's out of money.
Oh, wow.
She made enough money in her television series, Gilligan's Island, to last to her 70s. Well, she's still kicking.
Okay.
Her money's not.
Sure.
That's my job. I mean, that's my fear as a financial planner, and how I address every client to make sure that doesn't happen.
Sure. And that's what's important, folks. You need to sit down with Wayne. Go to his website, todaysretirees.com. On that website, you'll also see episodes of this show and previous programs that we have done discussing all kinds of topics having to do with your retirement, your money, what you can do, how you can do it. All of that is there. You can pick up the telephone, 626 866 626 3990. Set up an appointment, but don't wait. Go in and sit down with Wayne and let him help you put together a plan that makes sense, especially if you don't have a plan. And
Right.
most of us don't.
Most don't. Most just, they're investing and they're saving, but there's no plan behind it.
Sure.
You have to have a plan. You know, this like certified financial planner, that's one of their, you know, which I am, a CFP professional, you know, their marketing, you know, commercials, you know, have a plan. You know,
Sure.
they want you to have a plan, and you need a plan. Everyone has a plan. Every sport, every activity, you got a plan. You know, build some. People for even vacation, you have a plan. A lot of people for their retirement don't have a plan.
Exactly. So friends, make that plan, take the time, make that call, go to that website, and set up a time to go see Wayne.